Jesus would also say about his second coming in Matthew 24, for the coming of the Son of Man will be just like the days of Noah. For as in those days before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark. And they did not understand until the flood came and took them all away. So will the coming of the Son of Man be. Jesus says that when he returns, it will be just like the days of Noah. Well, if you read Genesis before the flood, you will see clearly that it wasn't a golden age that was going on there. It was quite the opposite. Jesus won't be returning to a golden age either. It will be a sinful, fallen world living in sin and in defiance, just like in the days of Noah, tells us. There's also a movement within the church that likes to talk about bringing heaven down. It's called the Seven Mountain Mandate. It is led by churches like Bethel and Hillsong. The Seven Mountain Mandate identifies 7 key areas of society that the proponents believe Christians should seek to influence and transform. These areas are family, religion, education, government, business, media, and arts and entertainment. The basic idea that if we get out there and control all these things and make a difference in the world, then we can speed up Christ's return. As if God is up there drumming his fingers, waiting for us to get our act together. If that's what is needed for Christ to return and establish his kingdom, then we really have no hope. And it's important to notice that Jesus did not say that once the church has control of all these areas and there's a golden age, then he's going to return. There's nothing in Scripture that says that. Well, people have issues with the book of Genesis. They will write it off completely or they'll paint it as an allegory. They do the same thing with Revelation. Well, the book of Revelation is very hard, I grant you. It's confusing and it's difficult, even for me. So people want to write it off as an allegory or something that's already happened. This way, they don't have to deal with it, and they can paint for themselves a rosier picture. But the world is not a rosy picture. That is evident when we see a world filled with war and violence, corruption, political division, racial division, divorce, abortion. People are confused about what sex they are. This doesn't sound like a golden age where Satan is bound. It sounds like he's having his way with so many people.